Hey guys, it's Bella and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I have a plan with me from the 16th of August to the 22nd of August, and I'm using this kit from Hello Petite Paper. This is the Fleur kit, and this is in her sort of like newest format. So I'm just flicking through the pages, and then as always, I have my top washi, my sidebar, and I did also add in the date covers, and then the date dots that I used were left over from a kit from Planet Beautiful. And I always get my Hello Petite Paper kits on the matte, but she does also offer glossy, I believe. So yes, so just getting everything into frame and getting started. Apologies in advance for like the lighting and anything in this video. When I filmed this, it was like sunny all day, and then I started filming and it was fine, and then part of the way through filming it like got really dark. So I did try to fix it with the sort of like editing software, and then eventually the sun came back, so then it like, you know, the lighting got better, and then it went away again, and then, you know, so I had to turn my lights on towards the end of this video. But yeah, I did try to fix it as best as I could with the editing software, but like, apologies in advance if the lighting is just wonky or like the focus is off or anything like that, because yeah, my camera focus really suffers when I have poor lighting. So yes, also I'm trying not to say a billion times in this voiceover, because I recorded this voiceover before and I was just like saying all the time, and it was really frustrating to listen back to, and I know that I do it all the time, and I really apologize if it just bothers you, because yeah, I don't know, I just sometimes when I'm doing these voiceovers my brain just doesn't work, and so I'm like trying to think of what to say, so that's why I say all the time, and it's just a really bad habit that I need to get out of. So yes. Anyways, so starting off on Monday, I put in my full box and the headers, which I realized that this kit didn't come with a third set of headers, so I ended up pulling in the gold foiled ones, which were actually a freebie that I received with my order, and it just ended up matching really well with this kit. So yes, which that sheet only actually had 6 headers on it instead of 7, so I did end up doing something different for the weekend, which you will see when I get to it. But yes, so on Monday I marked in that my charity donation, which is for the Royal Life Saving Society, came out of my bank, because that does come out once a month, and it usually comes out like the same time each day, not same time each day, same time each month, I guess. So yes, I just marked that in, and then I marked in going to Pilates, because I went in the morning, and I can't actually remember why. Like, I can't remember if it's because I had to work 9 to 5 or what the reason was, but yes, so I ended up going in the morning, I guess. So I used that sticker from Fox and Cactus, and then I did have work that day, so I marked in work with a flag from the kit, and then the work script, which is from Untitled Paper Studio. And then in the afternoon I marked in that Red Velvet had their comeback, which Red Velvet is a K-pop girl group, and I really did enjoy the comeback. So I ended up using the sticker from Fox and Cactus, which is new to my collection. It's actually technically listed as like a podcast sheet, but I thought it would work well for K-pop releases, and seeing as the girl has her like proper headphones, and I use my Boss headphones when I'm on my computer, so it worked out well. And then I also marked in getting some mail, because a Tumblr friend was giving away a photo card that she didn't need, I guess, or like, I don't know what the reason was, but she was giving it away, and it's one of the members that I really enjoy in this particular group. So yeah, I think he's like one of my favorite members, I guess, and I talk about him all the time on my blog. So yes, so yeah, she was giving it away, and she like made a post, I think, that was like, oh, who's interested in this photo card, like I'm willing to give it away. And I was like, oh, you know, because I do have like the album that it was from, but I pulled a different member, and I was like, oh, you know, let me know if you want me to pay for it or anything. And she's like, oh, no, I'm just giving it away. Then she ended up including some extra items from that particular group, so that was really exciting and like totally unexpected, but it was really nice. And she sent me like a note, and she was just like, oh, you know, like I know that you'll take better care of it, because, you know, like it's your favorite member and whatnot. So like she was like happy that it was going to a good home, I guess, shall we say. Which is kind of funny talking about it, like, because it's a photo card, it's literally just like a photo printed on card, but I don't know, they're really treasured in the K-pop community. So yes, so yeah, I was very excited about that. and I was really happy that that came in. So that has been added to my collection, which I am in the process of like trying to work out how to organize my collection, because I do want to get a photo card like binder, which really is just a normal binder, and you just put in like the inserts to store the cards and all the other inclusions, but I haven't done so yet because I originally wanted to get like an A5 one, but it's kind of hard to find like the inserts for them, like the sleeves, I guess. I was like, what's the word? So yes, I don't know, I'm in the process of trying to work out what to do with that. But anyways, so moving on to Tuesday, I marked in driving, and then I also had to bring in the bins, and then I ended up booking my COVID vaccine, because I think it had opened for my age group the day before in my state, but I wasn't able to book the day before. I think I like forgot to do it when I was at work, and then I tried to do it when I got home, and there was like no bookings available or anything. So I did end up going on the next day after driving, and I booked in an appointment. So I had originally booked to get my first vaccine on the weekend, like the long weekend. So technically not this weekend coming up, but next weekend. But then the week following this spread, I actually ended up going to the GP for something completely unrelated, and he was like, oh, have you booked your COVID vaccine? I was like, oh yes, you know, it's booked for this date. And he was like, oh, because like the clinic, like the GP office, I guess, whatever, was running their own clinic, and so he was like, you know, we could get you in earlier, like just ask at the reception and whatever. So I did that, and I ended up getting an appointment for today. So I had my first vaccine this morning. So yeah, so I ended up basically getting it like a week before I was originally planning on getting it. So I did end up cancelling that appointment once I had booked today's one, you know. But yeah, so that was like when I originally booked it. And then in the evening, I received some happy mail from Paper K and Hello Petite Paper, and then I also marked in that TXT and CAX, which are two K-pop groups, had their releases that day. So TXT had a repackaged album, and then CAX had their first full album. So the car icon was from The Sticker Party. The girl with bins is from Planet Beautiful, who's no longer open. The clipboard sticker is from Hello Petite Paper. The mail icon is from Very Cute Designs, and then the podcast girl is again from Fox and Cactus. So then moving on to Wednesday, I had a lazy day, so that sticker is from Paper K, and then I did go to Light Therapy, so I just used a little bow, foiled bow, which is from my newest addiction that I've had in my collection for a really long time, because I did used to use her monthly kits when I was using a B6TN back in 2019, I think it was. So I was using her monthly kits, and so I think those stickers used to come on like the sheet with like the monthly kits, I think. Or actually, I think I might have got these from like a date cover sheet, because I think I had some from the monthly kits, but I think I also had some from like a date cover sheet that I had from her shop. So yes, I have like a few of those in different colours, like different foiled colours in my reusable sticker book. So I like to use those for light therapy, because I never really have stickers for that. So I like to use like bows or little asterisk stickers, or, you know, that kind of thing. So yes. And then later on I marked in that I did a grocery run, so that sticker is from Crest Press, and then I did my volunteering work for the day, or I guess for the week, because I think this week I had finished my tasks. So I basically finished everything, and then I sort of emailed the person in charge and was like, I finished everything, like, let me know if there's anything else that you need me to do. So yes, so I did that, and then I did my online training for work, because I think I had to do, I can't remember what I had to do a training for, but I had to do a training for something. So that laptop icon is from the kit, and then I marked in going to yoga, so that yoga mat is from Planet Beautiful, who again is no longer open. I just purchased a ton of things from her closing down sale, which was earlier in the year. And I do believe she's having like a grab bag sale sometime. I did see it on her Facebook group, but I don't remember when that is, if it's passed already, because I know that she was going to be doing like a kit grab bag round, and then like another round that came with like all these sort of functional stickers and like $2 Tuesday sheets and that kind of thing. So yes. So then moving on to Thursday, I marked in driving in the morning, so I used another car icon from the sticker party, which for this spread, I don't know if you can tell, but like I'm filling in just like what I've written at the top. Don't ask me why I did that. I think I like did that with all intents of like filling in my plans as I did the entire spread, but then I can't remember if I was just like in a certain mood where I didn't want to do that, or I think I was rushing, because I think I filmed this before I had to go to work one day. So yeah, I think that's what it was. So I was like trying to rush to make sure that I like had enough time if that makes sense. So that's why I didn't end up like filling the entire spread on camera. But yeah, so then on the Thursday, like I said, I marked in driving, and then I had to go to work. So I used another work script from Untitled Paper Studio, and then in the evening I marked in another K-pop release. So 𝚜𝚑𝚘𝚘𝚘 had their comeback with their first full album, I believe. So I really enjoyed that. And I used a Maru sticker for that. And then I went to Pilates. So that Pilates gel again is from Fox and Cactus, and I used this label, which I really wish I didn't, because now that I've written on it, you can't really read my writing at all because it's so dark. And then at the bottom I marked in watching Riverdale because it had started the week before. So yes, I marked that in because that is my Thursday TV time, which is Riverdale, which technically isn't really TV time because I'm watching it on Netflix and I'm on my computer, but you know what I mean. So yes. So then moving on to the other half of the spread. So starting off on Friday, I'm just putting in my full box and my headers. And I think here is where I eventually turned my light on, because by this point, like, there was no way that the sun was coming back. So I did fix this in post-production, obviously. So, you know, it's not as obvious, but yes. And then just putting in, like I said, my full box and my headers, and then doing the day by day. So yes, and I think my camera did die at this point, like sometime, because I think I like went to grab a sticker and then my camera died. So you'll see a little jump cut, I think. So yes, there we go. So like I said, on Friday I marked in that I had a lazy day, that I kind of just like slept in and relaxed and just didn't do anything basically, which was really nice. So that sticker is from Fox and Cactus. And then I washed my hair, which I wash my hair twice a week. And I don't always mark it in my planner. Usually when I do, it's because I didn't really do a lot that day. Usually. Although I feel like some spreads I have like marked it more often, but I don't know. That's sort of like what I tend to do, is I tend to mark it in when I don't really have a lot else to mark. But I really love these stickers. So I did end up getting this like hair wash sheet from Paper K, and it comes with these really cute like shampoo and conditioner bottles. So that's what I used to mark that down. And then I did mark down going to Dusk to buy some candles for my mum. So I bought like, because I think they have a deal, I think it's like 10 for $30 or something like that. I think that's what it was. And then I had to buy like some of the longer ones. I don't know what they're called. Don't ask me candle terminology, I don't know. But I ended up getting a membership as well for Dusk, which is good because then you can save money when you buy, and like I think you get points and stuff. Don't ask me again how it works. It's just membership. I tend to mostly sign up for memberships at like stores and like loyalty cards and things like that. Like the amount of loyalty cards I have is actually kind of ridiculous, and I need to be stopped. But yes, so I did that, which was really nice. And oh my god, I love going into Dusk. It always just smells really nice because like all the candles and like the diffusers and stuff that they have, and they always just have really fun like ranges. Like they had, I think it was like an ice cream range of like the 2 and 3 wick candles that come in like the actual proper like jars, like ceramic jar. I think they're ceramic, I think so, but anyways, so yes, so yeah, Dusk is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's equivalent to Bath and Body Works, but it's like kind of similar. But I think it's like they only really sell like candles and like candles, wax melts, diffusers, and like the essential oil kind of things. And then I think they sell like some like outdoor lighting kind of things, I guess, like outdoor things, if that makes sense. I don't even know, but yeah. And then, like I said, I went to light therapy, and then I ended up filming. So I filmed my August monthly, and I also uploaded my planner thing, which I think was the Odd Loop spread. So that camera icon is from Untitled Paper Studio, and the planner was from Planner Beautiful. So then at the top on the weekend, I did something a little different just because I didn't have enough of those like gold forward headers. So I ended up using some of the washi and then layering the weekend banner in some deco, and then just putting in my headers and my full boxes. So yeah, I think here I was just trying to find the full boxes that I wanted to use, and then I do end up just putting the glitter headers down and then doing the day by day. I think. So this kind of takes me a little while. But yes. don't ask me why I do like the weekend together when I put in my base. Like I don't know, it's just a habit. But it works out really well actually, because then it kind of helps me to like not get confused, because sometimes I do get confused. But anyway, so I marked in that my Amazon Prime subscription was due on the 21st, which was the first payment for it, because I did get a 30-day free month trial. 30-day free trial. What am I trying to say? Yeah, I had like the free trial and I just forgot to cancel it, I think, or like I just didn't see the email that was like your trial is ending soon or whatever. So I didn't end up canceling it. So I will be keeping it till the end of the year. And if I don't make use of it like in any way, because it does come with a lot of things, like it's not just Prime, it has like Prime Video and Kindle Unlimited and like the Amazon Music service or whatever it is. So it does come with like quite a bit. So if I don't end up using that or like making enough orders on Amazon, I will get rid of it. But I have ordered a few things from Amazon. I did order some books by I think Cindy from Llama Letters. I think that's what her like username was. But yes, she did do like a hand lettering book, and she also did like a like how to do like doodles for your planner. So I ordered those from Amazon, and yeah, I have been using those, which is really nice. And then for my like photo card storage and all that kind of stuff, I would have to buy like the sleeves and whatnot from Amazon, because the like gaming stores here only really sell like the 9 pockets, which are for the trading cards. So yes, so yeah, it's just something that I will need to consider, but for now I'm just going to be keeping it. So then I marked in that I had works, again using a sticker from Untitled Paper Studio for that. And then at the end of the day, I marked in booking an appointment for the next weekend to get a facial and to get my hair done, for me and my mum, I guess, because the place that my mum goes to get her hair dyed, which is like a really nice hair salon, they have a day spa at the top, and so they do like specials each month. So the special for August was to get like a facial, a free gift, which is technically like part of the range that they use for the facial, and then your hair sort of like shampooed, conditioned, whatever, and like a mask, and then the styling, you know, so like if you wanted to get your hair blow dried or whatever it is. So yes, so I booked that for the next weekend, and then I marked in working on some Korean, because I was just working on one of the lessons. So the phone icon is from Very Cute Designs, and then the pencil is from Paper K. So then on to the Sunday, I marked in just having a lazy day and just kind of relaxing. So that sticker is from the kit, and then I finished Nevertheless, which is a K-drama on Netflix, which was being released weekly, and so I was watching it as it was being released, and so I think the final episode was released that day, I think. Or maybe it was released the week before and I just didn't watch it. Either way, I finished the series. So that TV sticker is from Hello Petite Paper, it's from another sheet, and then I marked in doing a face mask and sort of just having a self-care day, so that sticker is from Very Cute Designs. And then at the bottom I marked in catching up on TV, because I think I was watching another K-drama which is called Blue Birthday, which is on Viki, which has finished as I'm recording this, but yes, I was watching it, which the episodes were releasing Fridays and Saturdays, but because Viki is community subbed, sometimes it does take time for the episodes to like actually be subtitled. So yeah, and then at the top on the 21st, I just ended up marking that I finished watching Law School, which is another K-drama on Netflix, which I really enjoyed. And then I just put the deco at the top and also put in my dinners and filled in the rest of the spread. And on my sidebar, I marked in 2 weeks till Father's Day. So yes, here is what I have left from the kit, which isn't really a lot. It's mainly just kind of like the functional things, like some functional things, and then some of like the layering sort of stickers and whatnot, just because that's not really in my planning style. But overall, I did really use majority of this kit, which I'm really happy with. And I'm very excited to use another Hello Petite Paper kit later in the year, because I do have another one that I think I will be using, I think in December, because it is more of like a summer themed spread. But yeah, so here is the finished spread. I'm really happy with how this turned out. As always, all the shops that I use will be linked down below, and I think here I was just showing you all the spreads that I have left to film, which I will be catching up on, so stay tuned for that. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm home alone all day, and I got no more songs left to play. Baby, 난 널 그리네. 다시 돌아와줘 내게 and let me be your man. Oh.